All right, you're looking to buy a home in northern New Jersey and you want to know more about Florham Park. Well, we're going to talk about the community. We're going to talk about demographics, market statistics. There's going to be a bunch of helpful links below. And then we're going to get into the pros and cons of living in Florham Park. Stick around. Okay, Florham Park is located in Morris County, just between East Hanover and Madison. It's just a stone's throw away from Morristown, 25 miles away from New York City. It is the home of the Jets Training Center, and it's right in the middle of town. So if you're a Jets fan, this might be the place for you. All right, first off, let's talk about the links I have below. Two of them really important for Florham Park. One is the community report. This tells you about all the shops. It gives you their ratings. It gives you their reviews. We have restaurants in there, parks, shopping. It talks about the community events. It talks about the most current demographics. It has everything for you. And then the other link is the most current market report for Florham Park. So you'll be updated on all the home sales statistics. And the great thing about these links, they are always current. So if you see this video a year from now and you click on those links, they're going to be the most current reports. All right, let's deep dive a little bit in the demographics. The population of Florham Park is 11,498. The median home sale value is $990,000. The median household income is $147,000. The median age is 36.1. And according to joeshimkus.com, the tax rate is 1.624. We're going to talk about that a little later in the pros and cons. And I will say this, if you really want to deep dive into the schools, the neighborhood, check out the crime rates, all the ratings, all that stuff, go to the experts. There's 4 sites that I really recommend you check out to really, get the ratings on all these things. One is greatschools.org. The other is niche.com. The other is city-data.com, my personal favorite. And the other is neighborhoodscout.com. Check out these links if you want to know about the neighborhood, the crime rates, the schools, etc. And then I'll finish off these stats with these. I know that I said the median home value is $990,000. That could be misleading to you. I like to break it down into bedroom counts. So here's the median sales for a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, etc. 1 bedroom is $467,000. 2-bedroom is $665,000. A 3-bed is $821,000. A 4-bed is $1 million, and a 5+ bedroom is $1.4 million. The reason why I say this is because when I say the median home sales value is $990,000, but you may only be looking for a 2-bedroom home or a 2-bedroom townhome or something like that. And the average sale of that is $665,000. So as to not scare you away, if you're qualified for up to $700,000, Florham Park's right in your budget. All right, let's go to the pros and cons of living in Florham Park. Okay, let's start with the pros. Number 1, Florham Park has suburban charm with upscale vibes. This town is so peaceful. When you're driving down it, you see all these tree-lined streets, big yards, manicured yards, and it feels like an actual retreat from the hustle and bustle. It's just sort of in a nice little nook away from major highways and major town centers, really peaceful area. But it is so close to the mall at Short Hills, town centers like Madison and Chatham, and vibrant areas like Morristown. So if you want to live in a very peaceful, calm area, but you want to be near something that's vibrant, this really is the perfect place. Number 2, a very strong community. Florham Park puts so much into its local traditions. It has seasonal parades, a ton of recreational sports, outdoor concerts. It's a town where people really show up and they connect with each other, especially in the warmer months. So if you really want a strong community, again, this is a great place to look. Number 3 is close to some really nice parks. And no, the park in Florham Park is not called Florham Park. It's called Ebbets Park. It's the go-to spot for all the youth sports. It has open fields and walking paths, and it's where a lot of their events are held. You're also close to Madison's Memorial Park, about 5 minutes away, where there's a bunch of courts, a bunch of tracks. It has a newer playground and really nice shady picnic areas. And you're about 15 minutes away from the Lantaka Brook Reservation. All right, number 4, big pro here, strong resale. If you buy in Florham Park, you're in one of the most sought-after areas in Morris County. And one of the main reasons for this is I've noticed that a lot of local residents in Florham Park, they stay in Florham Park people want to come back to it. People want to stay there. So if you have a house for sale, it's always going to generate a ton of interest. And number 5, big pro here, one of the lowest tax rates in Morris County. Compared to Essex, Union, Bergen, Passaic, generally has pretty low tax rates, but Florham Park has a very low tax rate when compared to Morris County Township. So that's a big plus there. All right, let's move into the cons. Number 1, limited public transportation. If you're a commuter and you need public transportation, this really isn't the area for you. You're near Madison, near Morristown, but you have to drive there, find parking, and then get public transport. If you're driving, it's fine. If you're commuting and driving, you're near the 24, the 287, the I-78, but if you need public transportation, there's a place for you. Number 2, not much nightlife. There's no real town center here. Like I said, it's very peaceful, very community driven. Again, if you're a person that wants to be in the middle of it, like in Morristown or Hoboken, or even in smaller areas like Maplewood or South Orange that have very vibrant town centers, I don't think this is the place for you. Again, if you want to be in a peaceful area, you're going to have to drive to these areas if you live in Florham Park. Number 3, big con here. It is a super fast moving real estate market. If you find a home you like there, more than likely it's going to be gone in a few days, maybe a week. So if Florham Park's the top of your list, be ready to act quick. See those properties within a day or two of when they're listed. Get your offer in there, make it super competitive, but you will be competing for a home in Florham Park. And number 4, the last con, is that the homes in Florham Park have appreciated at an astronomical level. You're going to have to budget a lot more for Florham Park, or if you're looking in Florham Park. And I'll give this example. I did comparables for a new construction, a 4+ bedroom construction 2 years ago, and it was telling me that these homes were worth about 1.5 million. I did those same numbers this year, and it was telling me, my comparables were telling me, again, 4+ bedroom, 4,000 plus square foot, new renovation, new construction. The numbers were telling me 1.9 million to 2.2 million. That means a brand new construction appreciated over $500,000. You could have bought a new construction 2 years ago and sold it now, and you might have, more than likely, you're going to make $500,000. And that's across the board. I mean, I would say the low end, like if you were looking at properties that need a ton of renovation, they probably appreciated about 100,000 or even 50,000. So just know, if you're looking in Florham Park, you're going to have to budget a little more. There was a time where Florham Park was more affordable than Chatham and Madison nearby, but now I think it's neck and neck. I think the numbers are about the same. All right, that's it. The pros and cons, the demographics. We talked about everything Florham Park. If you have any more questions about Florham Park, please contact me. If you have any questions about real estate, please contact me. Like this video, I would really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel, click those notifications, and look out for my next video. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.